Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets heading to their first NBA Finals ever. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Undisputed. We're so glad you're here with us today. I'm Jen Hale. That is Skip Bayless. Shannon Sharp. Oh. Should I ask how we are this morning, Shannon? Or should I just stop?
Jen, I'm good. I'm at peace. I mean, I knew this was going to happen, but hey.
You knew this? You picked the Lakers?
Last night. Swept. Yeah.
Okay, you knew last night you were going to get swept. Mm-hmm. It went to the wire again. That's 4 straight games that went to the wire, and you lost 4 straight games. Mm-hmm. I don't get it, but let's talk about it.
The better team wins.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. I got to get a new TV, but whatever.
Not for lack of effort, guys, by LeBron James, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Lakers could not avoid the sweep last night. They do indeed lose to the Nuggets. 113-111 is your final score. LeBron finished with a game-high 40 points, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. LeBron also not able to connect on the potential game-tying drive at the buzzer after he was blocked by Aaron Gordon right there. He played a ton of minutes. Shannon, does LeBron deserve more credit or more blame for last night?
Well, I mean, people can assess what they want, credit or blame, but I'm going to give him credit because I understand how bad the foot must be possibly feeling. And in order for him to get out there and give it everything he possibly had, it's tough. Having been played with injuries, or you can say you can play with, you can be hurt, but you can't play with an injury. Whatever the case may be, LeBron James was less than 100%. And I think the thing is that we saw the dip from the time that, from February the 7th, but we go back and look from December 30th to February 7th, nobody thought for the time, everybody said LeBron James is a top 5 player in the NBA. And then all of a sudden he had that foot injury and he was never the same. He rushed back. He probably should have took some more time, but he's like, I know I can get, you heard him say it last night, he knew he could get across the finish line. Skip, look, and I know people are going to say, well, Kobe would have finished that, and Jordan would have finished that, and Steph Curry would have did this, and this one would have did that. All I know is that the man gave you everything. He played all but 4 seconds of a ball game at the age of 38. So moving forward, we're going to compare every 36, 37, 38. He's going to be 39 next year's birthday if he comes back, and we're going to discuss that. They will get compared to one LeBron James because we have no context outside of him of someone playing this well at this age. He averaged 27.8 on 52% shooting, 9.5 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, and 0.8 blocks in 42.7 minutes at 38 years of age on that bad foot. So, Skip, you know, I won't use the because of so much gun violence, I'm going to use this one. He emptied the tank. I think he squeezed the orange and got all the juice he possibly could. He used the peel to get the zest to top something off. Maybe it was a Le Portier drink. But he got everything he possibly could last night out of his body. And I know he's disappointed because when you do what he's done as far as like train and eat and when it doesn't come to fruition, damn, I'm not going to the NBA Finals. Damn, I'm not winning. It's disappointing. And he had a lot to say after the game. And I think sometimes when emotion is high, you look back and like, damn, I don't know if I should have said that. We'll discuss that. But Skip, he was sensational last night. I did not see this type of performance in him because I had gotten no indication in this series in the first 3 games that 40 points was even possible from him. I mean, because, you know, we were struggling to get to, you know, we averaging, 24, 25. And then all of a sudden, he has 21 and a quarter, he has 31 at the half. And I'm like, oh. But I know he had emptied the tank. And so I was like, he's on fumes now. Ain't no possible way you play basically 24 minutes in the first half that you're going to be able to, no breaks. I was like, whew, can he give us anything in the second half? He gave you what he could. He gave you 9 points, probably 2 or 3 rebounds, 2 or 3 assists, and that was all he had. So I'm going to give him credit for the outstanding effort, even though it came up short.
Okay. I hear everything you just said. I don't know for sure about the foot injury. I've been told he's got badly arthritic ankles with lots of scar tissue. Might need some cleanup surgery to try if he wants to go forward. We'll discuss that in a few minutes. What a bizarre performance by him and them. Because for the 4th straight time, it goes to the wire. And for the 4th straight time, Denver, to your point, proved better in the clutch. So I told you going into yesterday, I said, I'll bet you LeBron has a big night. I thought the Lakers would win the game last night, and it sure looked like they were on their way by halftime. I told you yesterday, I want to see dramatic changes in the starting lineup. I want to see Hachimura in the starting lineup in place of Vanderbilt. Love that name. And he did.
Right
he
on
put
cue.
right on cue. And I said, I wanted to see Schroeder start the game and be on Jamal Murray instead of D'Lo just lost on defense and maybe giving you a bucket here or there on offense. And right on cue, he did that.
Right.
I told you I want to see Tristan Thompson get some run banging on Joker, and they tried that. And I told you in the last topic we did on the show, we said, which of the 4 stars on the floor will have the biggest night? And I said, I went with LeBron. I think you went with Joker. And you can argue in the end you were correct. But LeBron, as you said, came out blazing and gave the NBA world his greatest playoff quarter ever. He scores 21 in the first quarter. Well, I got to tell you, at age 38 in year 20, that is off the charts,
right.
Unheard of, sensational. That is astonishing because, for the most part, he was attacking. But he got one break, just one big break, if we could see it. He threw a lob pass that actually accidentally went in the bucket, right?
I was thinking you might be on to something.
Okay,
You might be on to something with this.
Maybe here. Maybe this is the one where you say, oh, God, that looked good. That felt good. I didn't mean to do it, but it went in. And all of a sudden, from that moment on, he goes boom, boom, boom from 3, and he caught what is usually a rare hot streak. Mm-hmm. But it contributed to 21 points in the first quarter.
4 for 4 from 3.
All right, 4 for 4 from 3. Here's what happened from this point forward. 21 in the first, 10 points in the second, 6 points in the third, and only 3 points in the fourth. So he goes down, 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 and it's the old cliche about the tortoise and the hare, because the tortoise is yoke, and he's just kind of tortoising along at his own speed. It's not very fast, but it works.
Right.
And LeBron is going hare as in rabbit, as in he shoots out of the gate to 21 first quarter points, and then slowly but surely the tortoise tracks him down.
Right.
All right. This is one of those you never know. He is supposedly, and I buy into this, one of the world's best conditioned athletes.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't want him to run out of gas because this is do or die.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he goes and refuels at halftime. He took off 4 seconds early and ran up the tunnel to try to get revitalized in the halftime locker room. All right, so is it smart for him to play all but 4 seconds of the game? No, not really, but you know and I know.
Did he have a choice?
He coaches himself. No, I mean, he's choosing to say, he's just telling Darvin, leave me in, leave me in. I'm sure Darvin asked him 3 or 4 times, you want a little breather? You want a quick blow?
I would love to see it, and Ash, if you get a chance, we're going to come back out of the break. I love to see what his plus minus is, what the plus minus is when LeBron's on the court versus when he's off. I guarantee you they're worse than when he's off the court.
Okay, you're probably right, but at some point, it's diminishing returns when you get on the floor. In the third quarter, to me, he was resting a lot on offense because he wasn't attacking at all.
No, he wasn't.
So we went from supreme attack mode, what you and I have both said, man, you just got to either put your head down or demand the ball in the low post. And I love especially the first quarter, really the whole first half. Shannon, he went at them. He bully balled them, number one. But number two, he complemented it by making the 3 threes. Not the one was lucky, but the 3 that he made.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can play a much more perfect half. I'm looking at the first half numbers. 11 of 13, 4 of 4 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you do much better than that? That's close to perfection in a Western Conference elimination game.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, we get to the fourth quarter. He has hit the wall. And in the fourth quarter, LeBron James ends up going, let me get
1 for 6.
1 for 6. He's 1 for 6 in the fourth quarter. And he misses his 1 3-point shot, and he goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, so he scores 3 points in the fourth quarter. Well, clearly, that's not good enough. Weirdly, AD actually showed up in the fourth quarter because he did pretty well. He gave you 10 points. He made all 3 of his shots from the floor, and he made all 4 of his late free throws that kept you barely afloat in the game, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I I loved what he did, except for the one dumb basketball play that he makes fairly consistently.
Foul a three-point shooter.
You cannot foul Jamal Murray, especially Jamal Murray. Maybe if you fouled Aaron Gordon,
Right.
maybe you get away with it because he's not going to make all three.
But see, what we needed from AD in the fourth quarter, we needed in the third.
Okay.
So to go along, because Skip, as you mentioned, like LeBron was like, okay, y'all, hey, I need somebody